really is the best athlete ever? There are many great players in sports today, but what happens when you look at the full story and all the stats? One athlete clearly wins, and it might not be who you think it is.
Who is the best athlete that ever lived? Say it now!
Cristiano Ronaldo, probably.
A lot of people will probably like that answer. A lot of people forget how good Ronaldo was, especially in like Manchester United and early Madrid days. He was good after, but they just forget how good he was in the beginning.
Yeah, like these are not like friendly games. This is, I think, in the Champions League. Oh.
But is that true? Okay, hear me out. I think Cristiano Ronaldo is a great answer, but I believe that there were athletes in specific sports like cricket, baseball, golf, and they were so dominant that they are maybe seen as the best athlete of all time because they just were so much better than the average athlete ever.
I think a good athlete also is something outside of his own sport. Like, how many kids have you seen with a Cristiano Ronaldo shirt lately? He inspires people to do better in their life, in their sport.
Let's ask ChatGPT. Who is the best athlete ever? It depends on how you define best, dominant, what sport you actually count the most. As expected, ChatGPT gives a very maybe answer, and that's why the video doesn't end here. We will find this out at the end of the video. We will know who the best athlete is. But he did give us 7 names in different sports. Basketball, Michael Jordan. Okay, why? 6 times NBA champion, 5 times MVP, unmatched competitiveness, global icon. So he also counts that icon, so he keeps in mind how much impact he has outside of the game. Michael Jordan highlights. Oh,
Damn.
what? What?
So fast and so big.
I am not convinced yet.
No, I'm too European for this.
Tennis. This is not a tennis ball though. This is a volleyball. Serena Williams. Why? 23 Grand Slam singles titles, most in open era. Power and longevity changed the face of women's tennis.
And she can grip ball.
What? Nice. I think ChatGPT might be onto something for the best female athlete ever. Best female athletes of all time. I think she wins by far.
I think Serena Williams is for me the only winner.
We found a female winner. Okay, we go to football. Lionel Messi, Pele, Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably because there's too much controversy, it just couldn't choose one at football. Why? Global reach, long-term dominance, records in goals, assists, and trophies. It's trying to talk about 3 people at the same time that are kind of completely different. They all have records in different areas. Pele has crazy records as well, although some are doubtful. I think one is like how many goals he scored, and it's like 1,200 something. I think people are not really sure about how that went. Cristiano Ronaldo is probably gonna hit 1,000 goals, and most people will see that as the top. Lionel Messi has just an insane amount of records, so I think we need to ask more questions. Can you break them down, choose one as your favorite? Okay, so Pele from 1956 to 1977, which is not great, because if you look at athletes over time, we as humans tend to get better and better. Meaning that now, compared to Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who are still playing, he has a 50-year disadvantage.
Football at that time was just running after the ball.
Never played club football in Europe?
That's crazy.
I don't even think you can compare it at all. It comes down to Messi versus Ronaldo. Messi and Ronaldo. My pick is Lionel Messi. Oh, ChatGPT picks Lionel Messi. Why? Longevity plus peak performance. He stayed elite from 2008 to 2024, a near 2-decade reign. Versatility, he evolved from a winger to a false 9 to a deep-lying playmaker. Team and individual success, club and international successes, record after record, and still contributes meaningfully. But again, it's difficult because you made some great arguments for Ronaldo. Ronaldo has more followers on Instagram, and he tries to be more of an athlete and a social media person outside, so his influence is bigger.
Cristiano Ronaldo had recently a big success with the Nations League. He's still getting trophies.
He's still getting trophies.
Big trophies.
You can see we're kind of drifting towards football, soccer. A sport we haven't talked about. An athlete we haven't talked about. World's Strongest Man 2017 and world record holder of the heaviest deadlift of all time. We're getting into interesting areas now because of 2 reasons. 1, this is a completely different type of athlete. 2, these guys are massively enhanced with a lot of stuff. This is probably one of the furthest someone has ever pushed their body.
Well, I've seen this clip so much, but it is so...
You can't deny these people give their lives, their bodies, everything to achieve greatness. Oh, swimming, Michael Phelps. He has 23 Olympic gold medals. He is the most decorated Olympian ever. That says something in the entire of Olympians. So there's no one that won more gold medals. Oh, that's a difficult one.
And those are only the golds. He probably also got some silver and stuff.
Yeah. This man is... Oh.
Ooh, multi-sport.
Oh yes, I've read about this. I'm so much into sports and athletes and see what people achieve. Most people think a lot is impossible, but these people show the exact opposite. I think it was this guy. Can you tell me all Bo Jackson achievements in sports he played? Oh, he was the only athlete ever to be named an All-Star in both NFL and MLB. So that's completely different sports.
That's crazy.
Like they're not even close to. Like there's completely different sports.
Like how do you switch?
Side quests. That's a good add-on. I like that. That's an insane one to mention. Boxing, Muhammad Ali. For boxing, most people would say yes. Again, this was quite some time ago. So if I would say, who is the best boxer? I was about to say Floyd Mayweather has no losses.
But Muhammad Ali has 37 knockouts.
What the f?
108?
So he only lost 1 time more than Muhammad Ali, but he fought 100 more fights. Oh, Muhammad Ali's idol. Oh, it was before. I was kind of expecting that because that makes sense because then the competition wasn't as big. So that's why it's also hard to compare. Same thing with Pelé. And then of course, another Olympic athlete, Usain Bolt, the fastest man to ever live. Fastest man in history, 8 Olympic golds, record still untouched. For Usain Bolt, we only need 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Was he that much faster? Yes, the answer is yes. Yes, kind of. When you train your whole life for an Olympic gold and then someone tells you Usain Bolt is going to be competing. 46,000 likes.
For me, running is one of the craziest sports because you train so much for just 9 seconds or 10 seconds. It's just, then it's over and that's what you trained like months for.
You can't say anything negative about these names because you just can't. These are the greatest. So how can you make a conclusion? If you could only choose one name, who would it be? Lionel Messi! The only thing it says, ooh!
Lionel Messi?
Ooh, okay. He's just so effortlessly an athlete. He's born for what he does.
Yeah.
But maybe then Ronaldo should win. Ronaldo is actively an athlete. He shows to the outside world he is the guy. Ronaldo's story is from a very poor family. Messi's story, same thing. These guys didn't have it in their favor to become an athlete.
No.
They did, and they also became the best, or one of the best. That counts for something too. So to draw a conclusion on who is the best athlete ever, if you can only choose one person, one name, and it doesn't matter which sport, it's going to be a boring answer, but it's probably going to be subjective to which sport you like the most. If we want to look as objectively as possible, I have to agree with ChatGPT. It's going to be Lionel Messi because he has made the most impact worldwide and is the most decorated player. What's your opinion?
Magnus Carlsen.
Magnus Carlsen! Yeah, that's a bad answer.
There is no wrong or right answer, what you said. For me, Ronaldo is the best athlete.
So you see that we are staying in the soccer, but that again has to do with that being the biggest sport in the world and having the biggest impact, which is also why there's the most competition and it is probably the hardest sport to succeed at. I would love to hear other people's opinion in the comments down below. Also completely different sports. Maybe we missed a sport and we have to check that out in the next episode and we were wrong. Prove us wrong.
I want to change my answer. Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob.
Okay, so make sure to check out the previous video here. You don't want to miss that one. Make sure to subscribe to this link and hit that bell. And we'll see you in the next episode. And if you want to start working out, then make sure to click the link in the description. First link, free workout app.